After countless requests for this video, Xbox Series X versus PS5, who has the power? I'm about to unveil the answer to that. But first, I want to give a shout out to Xbox, Microsoft, as well as Sony PlayStation. I just got off the phone with a couple of their reps, and I have some facts. And for all the people or naysayers that don't want to believe stuff, hey, it's right there. Look down. The link for this article is right below in the description. Now, according to Tom's Guide, this was published 5 days ago. This is the PS5 versus the Xbox Series X. Now, we're going to talk about the specs, the price, exclusive games, and more. Now, on the left, you have the Xbox Series X, and on the right, you have the PS5. So, let's get started, people. We will start talking, first of all, about some hard details. Both consoles will deliver up to 8K resolutions. We all know 8K is the future. We already see the television, so pretty soon, maybe 3 to 4 years from now, we will see 8K disc or other 8K things, especially 8K gaming at high frame rates, powerful processors, and speedy SSDs. So that's one thing both consoles will have that makes them similar. So if you want to just go off of 8K, which one would have 8K? Both will have 8K. Now, one thing that we do know, this is the future of gaming, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Both game systems or both game consoles will play all previous or all current gen games because they both are backward compatible. So the release date is scheduled for the holiday 2020. PS5 and Xbox Series X is playing a game of cat and mouse. They will give you somewhere around the time they're going to drop the console, and then they would say, we're not sure if it's going to be exactly that date, because let's be honest, they want the other one to release more info, and they want to find out when the other one's coming out so they could counter that and come out either sooner or later. It's all about sales and marketing. So we do know they will come out before the biggest holiday, probably Black Friday, and of course Christmas. So you can look forward for these consoles to be out before then. Now, key exclusive games for both systems, and this is what I call a make or break if you are just a certain gamer that plays certain games, like Spider-Man, Miles Morales. That's coming exclusively to the PS5 because we all know Sony owns Spider-Man, Forbidden West, and the Gran Turismo 7 series, along with Horizon 2. Now, Xbox has the exclusives like Halo Infinite that will come to the Series X, as well as Hellblade 2, Forza Motorsport 8, State of Decay 3. It's to name a few. Now, almost all PS4 games will be backward compatible, and PS Pro titles. Now, all Xbox One games, select Xbox 360, and original games will be backwards as well. Now, this is where the game changers come in. We're talking about CPUs and GPUs. Now, both of these consoles have an 8-core, 3.5 gigahertz computer when we're talking PlayStation 5, and the Xbox Series X has an 8-core, 3.8 gigahertz AMD Zen 2, which makes the Xbox Series X the winner when it comes to power. It was being debated that, the PlayStation 5 will be more powerful. Nah. Let's go to the GPU. You have 10.3 teraflops with the PS5, and you have the Xbox Series X with 12.0 teraflops. So, who will be faster? The Xbox Series X. Now, RAM, they both have the same amount of RAM. Storage, you lose by getting 825 gigabytes from the PS5 when you get 1 terabyte with the Xbox Series X. Like we already talked about the resolution, both will go up to 8K. Frame rates, of course, will be 120 frames per second. And of course, it comes optical with an optical disc drive, 4K Blu-ray player. Now, We don't know the price yet. That's something that both companies have been beating around the bush with, but it's been rumored that it will be between $500 and $600. So just put $500 to $600 to the side for the holiday season to get your new console. So we just talked about the exclusive games. Halo will definitely be one of the games that will put the Xbox Series X exactly where they want to be as far as popularity, as far as sales, because the Xbox Halo games has put Microsoft exactly where they want to be in the games, the gaming console war, because Master Chief ain't nothing to fuck with. No pun intended. So PS5 also have the Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank. These games are cool and they're exclusives, but I will be honest with you guys, and you can quote me for saying this, I want to know, where is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to debut, or will it be an exclusive to either one of these? That game will probably divide this war in half, and it'll be a landslide win for whoever gets that game first, because most people will probably get the console just to play that game. Now let's talk about the graphics. Now if you examine the chart above, you can see that the Xbox Series X has a slightly more powerful specs, but will the Xbox Series X necessarily deliver? It's hard to say, because you have to look at the hardware that's involved, as well as we usually take like 2 years for all of these producers to figure out next gen powers. They have to tap into it, find out how to use it on their games. Now the design, some people love and hate this box. Some say like a refrigerator, we've seen the Twitter jokes, and some say, hey, this is a certified PC that's just standing up. So, and the design of the PS5 has been called everything, man, as well as a folder that's standing up to the future. So it has a futuristic look. To each your own. If you're buying off of looks, then oh well. Now they're both backward compatible, like I said, and they both have subscriptions that you can pay for. We all know about the Xbox Live Gold or the Xbox Ultimate Pass for $15 a month, and you know about Sony's game streaming service that has a flat subscription fee from $6 to $10 per month. So it's so close. Now with the virtual reality, I have to get that one to the PS5, because they have that PlayStation VR headset that is totally futuristic. I don't invest a lot into that because I like to just sit and play my games on a big 65-inch television. So PS5 versus Xbox Series X, the outlook. Now the Xbox Series X does look a little bit better, at least on paper, but we don't know at the end of the day who will win this battle off of straight specs. And certain games get people to lean a certain way towards a console. But hey, like I said, if it was based on specs, we would have to go right here and make the clear winner the Xbox Series X if you want power. Now if you want probably more games, I think Sony has more games in our library overall because they've been out longer, of course. So as of now, more games would probably be on a PlayStation, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Which one will you be getting for this holiday season? Will it be the PlayStation 5 or will it be the Xbox Series X? And like I said, if you're thinking about, oh, I just want to get it for 2K or Madden, I want to tell you from being a vivid veteran gamer that the 2K21 that's about to drop, just like the Madden that's about to drop, for current gen, they will only port it over and it will just have minor improvements. I'll give you the best point that I can. It's just like if you're playing any of the Xbox 360 games on your Xbox One or 1S or 1X, from the Game Pass, and you notice minor graphical improvements, minor animation improvements. The resolution looks a little sharper. Those are the details that you would see from current gen games being ported over to next gen, compared to them specifically developing a game from scratch for next gen. Like this video, leave your comments, share this on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Facebook. More importantly, hit that subscribe button. See you guys in the next video.